everyone, and welcome to another video with me, Umbraze, and today we got some JP news. I'm taking a little break from recording the War of the Visions videos. Just kidding, I'll be recording a few of them after this. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the raid for the month, and let me tell you, this month, it kind of looked like we were going to maybe potentially get a bit of, how to say it? It really looked like we were going to be getting something that was Mobius related, because there popped up just recently this little Mobius notification, and then there was also the little collaboration with War of the Visions, and then it was just like, well, what's going to be the raid? Well, it turns out that if you thought it was going to be Final Fantasy XII, you were right. Which is pretty much what I thought, but I don't think I really said it too much. And so who is going to be on the banner? Well, let's just cut straight to the chase, because I want these videos to be a little more short and concise. Ashe is going to be our main character with Vossler as well as Bergen. So no Zarga yet. I guess Balthier and Bronth get screwed out of a new version of their characters, and but hey, Ashe getting a new character is something definitely to be excited about, and I don't care about Vossler. Vossler is not a Summon Fest unit, and Ashe is, so it's pretty much like the other raids for the last few months have been. So let's talk about the characters. First of all, let's get into Ashe. Ashe, I gotta say, he was one of my more favorite characters in FF12. Back when there were the collector, when there were strategy guides, FF12 came out and there were collector's editions with different characters on them. I got the Ashe one. Couldn't remember if it was random or not. Anyway, she is a magic debuff type character. Her limit burst is self magic up, AoE thunder imperil, and a spirit ignore thunder magic damage with limit burst fill on the next turn. Quite a mouthful. But anyway, she will be a magic type damage character. Her TMR is a materia 30% attack with sword and dagger mastery, as well as HP and magic up by 20% each. Not bad. Sword super TMR with 120 attack, 22 defense, 22 spirit, and 171 magic that grants an ability that gives magic damage mitigation, as well as AoE damage, magic break, and magic seal effect one time. Interesting. I don't know if that means you can only use it once, but probably you'll be able to. It just means you can seal an ability for a few turns. Very FF12 themed. I gotta say, I like it. That seems like a really great super TMR on this girl. She is a fire, thunder, and wind damage dealer. She has magic attacks as well as debuffs. She has a whole list of abilities, including some provoke and damage mitigation, which is interesting. And just her list of abilities are kind of a lot of stuff that you would expect. In her 7-star, she has a 3-turn cooldown, available turn 2, single target thunder magic damage, and unlocks triple cast and other abilities for 1 turn. So save up and use a special ability for 1 turn. Either way, she'll probably be incredibly solid. We'll take a closer look at her when her kit comes to the game on, I do believe it's Monday. Why can I not see the date? Ah, there it is. From the 23rd, which is, in fact, Monday. Yeah, kind of figured that, but, Next up is Vossler. Vossler is a character that I actually did not really remember was in FF12, to be totally honest, and I more recently played through that on the PlayStation 4. Haven't finished it. Maybe that's the problem. Anyway, he is a magic tank and physical attacker. Limit burst is AoE damage and provoke AoE defense and spirit up. Damage mitigation for 4 turns. TMR accessory 27 attack, 24 defense, 32 spirit, auto mitigation, defense and spirit up, and attack up with a greatsword. Super TMR is a 2-handed greatsword with some physical man-eater on it, a high amount of spirit, and 171 attack. 100 spirit, by the way, and 20% spirit up. Not a bad greatsword, although true dual hand, so... Anyway, when it comes right down to it, and I realize my chair is too low, overall, he just seems like a magic cover tank, and it will depend what his percentages are, but I'm not super excited for Vossler. Vossler was not one of the characters I was kind of hoping to see on this banner, especially one for a tank. And our 4-star is Bergen, TMR is a helmet, 30 attack, 30 magic, 25 defense, and 20% attack and magic with a heavy armor. It'd be kind of interesting with a hybrid, but you know, just the 4-star. And as usual, you have your prism shop that you'll get from doing multi-pulls, Ashe prism and Vossler prism for doing one multi-pull, and, you know, unreasonable for guarantees. You know, the usual stuff. But yeah, there will be the raid as per usual. As you can see, there's a lot of bonus units this month, and I've gotten 0 of them, so that's disappointing. But yeah. And Dark Visions will be returning. Dark Visions has only one notable change, apparently. They're changing the limit burst count change back to damage received. So I guess whatever changes they made in the previous months to Dark Visions wasn't good, and therefore they're changing it off. Okay. And Final Fantasy Brave Exvius will be celebrating a 13 million downloads with an 11 Fest included rainbow pull. Cost is 10k lapis, gives you 11 rainbows plus 2,500 trust coins. Fest included and the reduced pull. Other than that, there will be some login bonuses as well for a couple of days. As soon as I find it. There it is. So basically it looks to be about 2,000 lapis, a 5-star EX ticket, and some summon tickets. So, not bad, not bad. Not bad. The story will be getting, of course, updated with its next piece of the puzzle towards the story. And from there, we get a brand new trial. And Behemoth K. Beast and Demon Killers are effective. Launches kill on units in specific positions and counters your attacks. The reward for beating it is the Behemoth Suit. 12 attack, 12 magic, 55 defense, 40 spirit, and grants HP 20% and 10% physical and magic mitigation against beast enemies. So it's not enough to just get mitigation anymore. Now we're seeing mitigation from specific enemies. I'm not personally going to be rushing through this trial, but who knows. There's also some materia, a single target, random target, allies or enemies dispel and self-dispel attack and magic up, and a materia of 50% attack, 50% magic, fire and dark resistance, 20%. That one's more interesting just because, again, I love hybrids, so sounds cool to me. And yes, I'm sitting low in the frame. I'm a little lean back. It's cool. There will also be a half-energy campaign on story Espers and Madame, if I forgot the Madame thing was even a thing. But there you go. And other than that, there was one other thing that was noted on the Reddit, and I am going to shamelessly use. There is something called a break system, and this is a brand new thing, apparently. Now, this is the way it has been Google translated, and I'm not entirely sure if this is 100% accurate, so for now, bear with it. The break system is a new system. Enemies with break gauge will appear for the first time on March 25th at 5 p.m. with high raid event difficulty. Break gauge has the following specifications. Can be reduced by attacking with a specific weapon type. It may not be possible to cut with other weapon types. Repeat attacks with specific weapon types and break when they are not completely cut. Break enemies will change their behavior and status. So it seems like they're introducing a brand new system that will involve using specific weapon types. This is pretty interesting. It may vary what type of characters you bring to raid, especially if the high difficulty allows you to just farm faster, or whether it's just challenge. Either way, it's interesting, to say the least, that we are getting a new system, and finally one that supports more weapon types. Obviously, it's going to be used with the FF12, starting on March 25th. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how that plays out, but kind of have to wait and see how Ashe's kit is before I can firmly recommend her, although I'm sure there are many players out there who have been firmly waiting for a better version of Ashe to put on their team. That sentence probably could have been formed better. Anyway, so tell me, are you guys excited for this? Are you happy about Ashe? Are you happy about Vossler? Bergen too. Anyway, so that'll be the raid for the month, and we'll probably see a live stream coming up. I'll try and keep my eyes out for any information on that. Anyway, that's all for now. Take care. See you next time.